I'm out here on the spot. Harold sent me. A couple other guys showed up, Bill and Ivan from the club. Well, I've been on the phone with Harold for at least 15 minutes. I've pulled 15 wheat cents out of this yard. I'm expecting something, so wish me luck. I'm only using the HF2, so we'll see what I find. Something going on right here. Not paying any attention to the VDI, just digging targets. Sounds good. And by that I mean it just sounds like a solid target. It's repeatable. Let's see if the old pinpointer can hit it something. We got a coin. Another wheat cent. I pulled a lot of wheat cents out of this yard. Unreal amount of wheat cents. I'm not certain that's what the target was though. Yep. But wait, there's more. Let's see here. Really got to get used to where the coil operates. It's another one. Another weedy. But was that the sound? I don't know. That was it. Alright, so we got coins right here in this area of the backyard. We're gonna keep hitting them. What do we got here? Now, I know there's a bunch of opinions on the HF2 coil. I'm gonna give you mine so far. It works. Does it find the stuff that you want to find? I guess that depends on how much you depend on VDI and the wheat cent. If you depend on VDI to do your hunts, you're not gonna like it. And if you saw my other video with it, you know, I pretty much said that. If you just go out and you hunt like you should hunt, then you're gonna do okay. And when I say if you hunt like you should hunt, that means you dig it when it beeps and it's repeatable. I had a long conversation with Carol and Tom about this actually. You get more stuff by digging repeatable targets. I know a lot of times you'll be like, I don't want to dig it, it's probably trash. What do we got there? What do we got there? We got a silver. Look at that. $19.48. Second year Rosie. We'll put that in the bag. If you dig, like I was saying, the repeatable stuff, you're gonna get stuff. If you're relying on these VDI numbers, you might screw yourself. Something weird down in here. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. Oh, something about Texas, boy, it warms up so quick here. And we got rain, and so because we got rain, it is muggy. Huh, no wonder that was tough. Let me pull this up. I'll stick this down here. Well, whatever that is, it's like a culmination of a bunch of, an amalgamation, I don't know. Yeah. So, let Ivan or Bill figure that out. But anyway, if you dig solid, repeatable targets, you'll do all right. And that's true of any coil you have. Quit paying attention to these numbers. Okay, I've seen seated quarters ring up in the 40s on a dais. Now you may not believe me, but Tom was there. That's when he got his 1876 Carson City quarter and his 1876 Carson City dime. So that's just how it is. Something in here. I don't know what it is. What is that? Some piece of something. Oh, I know what it is. Some kind of like decorative metal. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on here, but it's just the reality of it. Now, I can tell you all day what you're supposed to do. You may or may not do it. My pocket's hot. I wonder if my phone is doing that. Yep. Anyway, dig the targets that repeat. Small, large, just dig them. You'll do well. Got a mid-tone here. And I'll tell you what's interesting about that is that mid-tones on the HF2 coil, well, they're a little rare. So far I've found, and they're rare because it seems to upscale everything once you're above 29 kilohertz. Who knows what this is? Probably some kind of iron. Oh, it's junk for sure. Oh yeah. Definitely junk. Anyway. Ooh. Just gotta dig the repeatables. It will make you a better detectorist over time. You will find more stuff. Will you dig more trash? Yeah, probably. So what? So what? You know, the good stuff doesn't come easy, okay? It really doesn't. I know you see these other guys on YouTube, they find all this crazy stuff. A lot of work goes into it. They're in the books, okay? They're on the maps. And I'll tell you another thing, just getting to the spot, that's like just part of the battle. Ooh. Well, that joker sounds good, even for this. Because everything sounds good on the HF2 coil so far. I'm sure that'll get fixed soon enough. What do we got there? What that is? The question. Ooh, we got a token. It may be a car wash token, I think. I don't know. We're going to have to clean that one up. That's an interesting one, though. That's an interesting token. I'll get it cleaned up and we'll see. We'll see. That's interesting. I'm going to cut this and I'm going to come back. We'll continue talking. And we're back. Just found that token. It'll be helpful for me to have a little natural break there so I know where to insert it. There's something over here. I think it's like a big old chunk of aluminum. It sure is, but man, what is that? This looks odd, actually. Huh. This might actually be an ashtray. gonna stick it in the bag because that's gonna, we're gonna have to look at that one. Oh, stick everything in the bag though. What was that? All right, okay. Kind of deep, it sounds deep. Let me just say that. It may not be, but I'm not used to the depth. I don't know how deep this thing can go. I know that I hear like all kind of bits and pieces, and I see brick and tile. Well, that's nothing to scoff at. It's trash, but all right. Let's see here. I'll come back to you when I get a good target. Interesting one here. Oh, they're all interesting to me though at this point. I just wish I knew exactly, you know, if this was like the 9-inch coil, and actually by now the 11-inch coil, I can tell you exactly where to dig for the most part. On this one, not so much, not yet. That's a big old chunk of lead right there. Here's a good one. Well, sounds good. Oh. Well, it did sound good. Now it don't. Now it does again. Oh. What's going on down here? We got some iron or something? Huh. It's a lead disc. That's actually kind of interesting. We're gonna keep that one. All right. This might be my last hole before I go get some lunch. Good solid target. Tight. We got it out of the hole. Let's see what it is. Not liking what I'm seeing. Yep, definitely don't like it. But it's metal, it's small. I lied. Here's one. Here's one. Oh. Ooh, I can see it. It's a coin. Oh. I haven't pulled any single modern coins out of here. Well, they would be modern to a British person, but as far as Americans are concerned, no. So, man, that's one of those yards where it's like I just can't quit it. You know, I want to go get lunch. I'm starving. All I had today was some overnight oats. Oh, I did have some yogurt. Oh. And there, I see it. It's a coin. Look at that. Watch it be another Wheatie. Sure enough. Sure is. This is why it's hard to leave here. Got something. Now I'm telling you, and maybe I'm overreacting to the mid-tone targets, but because of the way that the HF2 upscales seemingly everything. Look at that. What is that? Is this play money? It is. I found enough play money dimes to tell you that's play money. What does it say? Can we even see? Yeah, I see the 10 on it. Piece of play money. Once again, midtone in the house. The last midtone was a play dime, and I love them. I do. So let's see what this is. Get the old pinpointer down in there, all up in it. That's an interesting thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but well, something. You know, whatever this is, if it's a coin, it's on edge. Boy, it's a slight signal. I mean, it sounds like the edge of a razor blade. We'll see. Whatever it is, I got it out. Oh, I think I did. I'm expecting something thin. Look at there. That joker had to be on edge. Another weedy. Another weedy. The amount of wheat to this yard is unreal. I'd be truly surprised if this isn't iron. But we gotta see. I gotta see. Because I hear a grunt, okay? I do hear a grunt. But I hear this thin wisp. And it's worth it for me to burn some calories. Oh, you know what? Fell off my shovel. It sure was. Sure was. Well, this one's a memorial. But it was a coin. Huh. That sucker had to be straight up. Straight up and down. Well, this joker right here sounds nice and tight. Let's take a look. All right, let's see here. Well, once again, I'm off, but it is a nice, tight piece of metal. I don't know what's crazier. I got a signal here, or the fact that I'm on a spot with grass. So let's see what it is. What do we got? What is that? What is that? Oh, that's a little ring. It's like a little, I'm pretty sure it's jewelry, but, huh. Interesting. That's probably my last toll right here. I think this is big. Let me just put my pinpointer down, see here. So there used to be like a sidewalk right here. Sidewalk right here, something. But I'll tell you, like a walkway. I have found quarters underneath walkways to houses. It's almost like they were put there intentionally. Oh. No, that's not what that is. Oh, but it's decorative, whatever it is. Huh, interesting. Whoa. Let's see if we can navigate all this iron and fence and hear a target with this joker. Ooh. Last target. This is the last target for real, dude. I'm starving. Oh. Oh. What do we got down there? think it's a rotten zinc penny. It is, but it was a coin. All right. Some advice, Ivan.
I'd say that when we're hunting for treasures, remember the best thing in life is your faith in the Lord, your family, your friends, your health, all matter more. But you still have to have fun once in a while. And this is how we decompress and have fun.
You see that? He gave you all kinds of stuff except how to find treasure, all right?
Yeah. I'm still looking.
The game is to be sold, not told. All right, you guys, good luck.
All right.
So, we spanked them up with the HF2 coil today. I will put a picture of all the stuff I found. But it was mostly wheat pennies, 148 Rosie, and a cool token that I don't know what it is yet, but you'll know before I know. You'll know before we got to this point. Anyway, as always, if you email me at igetthattreasure@gmail.com, I'll send you stickers, whatever swag I got at the time. Right now it's just stickers. It is what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday with a favorite find video.